Hello YouTubers, today we're going to be working on this 2008 BMW 535i. We're going to be putting the water pump, and it also came with the bolts. Ordered it online for about $180. I've done it before in this car and it wasn't too bad, so hopefully it'll go quicker today. First of all, you want to disconnect your battery, and your battery is located in the trunk. You set this down, let's see if we can get to it. First of all, you want to lift this where your spare's at, if you can see. And then you'll probably have a bolt on yours up here somewhere holding this in there, but this one's missing it, so it makes it a lot easier for me. Okay, I'm lifting this up. And then just grab it anywhere you can and until it comes loose. There we go. And I've already disconnected the battery. So you want to loosen your negative and then your positive. Now we're ready to begin on it. Make sure you got some jack stands on it. Secure the vehicle. And we'll get to work now. Okay, your water pump's located on the passenger side, right down there. And let's go down here and I'll show you where it's at. And this car has the cover removed. It doesn't have the bottom cover, so it's easier for me to get to it. And it's got a, I think it had an oil leak from the oil cooler, but that was repaired, so that's probably where all this oil's coming from. And there's your water pump right there. Here's those two bolts we're gonna take off. And I didn't drain it, so when I take the hoses off, we're gonna leak a lot of water. So let's see what happens. Okay, we're under the car now. We're gonna start by getting some of these lines out of the way, like these right here. That's gonna take a 10 millimeter, which I've already started. I'm gonna try to move this out of here. You can probably take this bolt off too, but I'm gonna try just this and see what happens. Then we're gonna have to loosen the suede bar mounts right here. And that's a 13 millimeter deep socket. Let me get an extension and get on the top one. Okay, I had to get an extension to get to the top bolt. And let me show you how that bolt looks. You just go in here. Probably a smaller one would work better. And that's what the top bolt's gonna look like. And your bottom nut, it goes on this one. Okay. Now we gotta do the other side. See, it's already loose. And make sure we don't need to move anything out of this. It looks like there might have been a bolt. When you do yours, it looks like there might have been a bolt on this bracket holding these lines, but I don't see a bolt on it. I don't remember if that had a bolt or not, but it looks like it does have one. So if it does have one, guys, you need to take that one off. Let's go to this other side. So this side's gonna go. I'm gonna take this one off, and then that top. This is the top bolt right there. Try not to get you dizzy. Okay, and this car's gonna be different than yours because this is missing a lot of stuff. There's supposed to be some plastic cover somewhere around here, but that's no big. You can take them off. Now what I'm gonna do here, let me get a close-up look. I gotta disconnect these lines so I can hang the suede bar, and it's got little rubber, I don't know, inserts here that you just want to pull back. See, I'm just pulling that back. There you go. That's what I was talking about right here. I guess that's what holds these lines. I'm not too familiar with these kind of lines. Then just hold this and pull firmly on it, and it should come off. Let me get under here. There we go. There, and that's what I'm talking about. This little insert. Once you push it in there as hard as you can, and then push this little tab in, and it'll lock that hose in there. Sure you don't lose it though. Okay. Let me hold up on my glovies and pull this rack and pinion out. Or not rack and pinion, but sway bar. Let it hang here. And that's it. Now let's see if we can get to the water pump, which is in this side up here somewhere. Okay, I'm fixing to start loosening some of these coolant lines. Like, let's see if you can see that screw. That one right there. I'm gonna take that sucker off, pull that line, so we're gonna make a mess. And it's good if you got a longer screwdriver, because it's kind of in there. I'm gonna put this camera down. Okay, I'm about to take that hose out. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get out of the way because it's gonna leak water like crazy. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just loosen the water pump first. Maybe that'll work better because I can at least move the water pump around a little bit. And what it calls for is a inverted, if you can see this, inverted socket. And this is a trying to see here, guys. I can't see the numbers on these damn things. It's a E12 inverted. I don't know if you can see it. Where am I? E12. And like I showed on the other videos, if you don't have the E12 inverted, don't worry about it. Get a 3/8 standard socket. Where are you at? Right here, 3/8. But it's got to be a 12 point, and they work just as good. And I do this on my videos a lot, so you can see that you can get away with it. People say like, oh no, you're gonna mess something up. You're not gonna mess nothing up, and I'll show you right now. Sometimes I trust it better because they seem like it grabs better. Okay. There's one. Let's get the other one in there. I'm just trying to show you guys you can get away with a standard socket 12 point. See? It did just as good as this guy would have done. So if you don't have one, don't sweat it. Get a 12 point. And I guess the equivalent to a E12 would be a 3/8 standard socket. 12 point though. It's a 6 point. It probably won't work. Alright, let me mess with the other bolts and then we'll take it from there. Alright, let's take off these other two bolts. And I think this would be probably better because it lets you move the water pump around. These are 10 millimeter. Yeah, that's probably be a better way to do it. These are bolts that hook up to the thermostat housing, I guess. Let me get everything out of the way. Okay, we start gushing water. Let's get the camera a little bit further. But you can still see some action. About there. Let's see. Yeah, you can still see. All right, let's wiggle this baby around. Yeah. She's peeing away. Go ahead, girl. Let it go. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Got too much beer last night, I guess. All right, we'll let that drain out. And like I said, I'm gonna use a leaf blower to blow that water out. I just didn't wanna, well actually I didn't have a container to catch all that water in, and it's just water. We knew the pump was messed up, so they were just adding water in it. This does pretty good clearing up the water. Get back under there. All right guys, I don't know how good this is gonna come out, but I'm gonna try to show you how to unplug the connector. It's good if you use 2 screwdrivers, a long one that you're gonna put here, and you're gonna push that connector back after you push on this tab up here. See all you do is push that tab and push this sucker out, and there you go. Out it comes. That's how you disconnect the connector to the water pump. Okay, it's very hard to see, but right here where you took off the connection, there's another bolt right in through here. You'll see it once you take off that connection. You just got to move the water pump a little bit back like this. You can see, I can't get a picture of it right now or a video of it. Barely with the light, you can barely see it back there hiding. Right back there, you see the bolt. Barely see that silver thing, that's the head. You can't even see it. But once you take that one off, the water pump should be ready to come off. Okay, the pump's ready to come off. I'm sorry, there's a bolt in there that holds the top hose on, and I just couldn't get a video of it. It was hitting in there, but once you take that one, the pump should be ready to come out. Oops, I think I've got one more bolt. Dang it. Yeah. Let me get after it. Alright YouTubers, finally got the thing off. That top bolt gave me hell. I know last time it was kind of tough, but I don't think it was this tough. I had to unhook the whole thermostat, both lines to it. That's the only way I could get to that top bolt. Here's that pump. Oh, no, damn piece of crap. Let me see if I can get a close-up here. Show you exactly what I did. Well, here's the thermostat. I unhooked it from back there. See, I unhooked that line. Where's that at? You can't even see nothing. That line has a clip. All I do is push it up. I don't know if you can see the clip. It's just so hard to get in here. It's real tight. It's got a clip. You just push it up. You don't have to take it all the way out. I don't know if you can see. I got the flashlight in my mouth, but I don't know if you can see right here. There's the clip. You just push it all the way up, and you'll push it all the way up, and it locks in a little groove there. Then when you put it, you just shove it back into the thermostat. Then you push the clip down. And then these have screwdrivers, or I don't know what size they were. I used a screwdriver, but man, that was the worst part, is taking that damn top bolt off. Okay YouTubers, finally got it on. It kicked my butt. I mean, I could not take that bolt on top off. Finally, my tip is loosen these completely, take them off. It's the thermostat. That way you can push the thermostat up. I still need to tighten the water pump, it's loose, but you can push the thermostat housing, everything up there, and it'll give you a view of the bolt up here. See if I got my flashlight with me. Like I said, leave this thermostat housing and stuff loose so you can get to that bolt. See it back there? It's right in between here. I'll put the light on again. You can barely see it, so it's hard to get to there. You can barely see something white over there. But you'll have to push all that up and you can get access with the swivel to, or a wobble to that bolt up here. You can't even see it. And now I just got to put this pipe back on, hose, and put all this suede bar on and stuff, and we'll be ready to try it. Okay, I've got everything tightened up, everything's hooked up, all the lines, and I put the suede bar back on. Now I just need to put this line. Remember this line? Let's go ahead and put it on. Just, you're gonna shove it in there, then you're gonna put this collar in if it doesn't go in at the same time, and that's all it takes. Shove it in there and then put that collar, make sure it's tight. There we go, we're done. I'm sorry I didn't film it putting it back together. I just spent too much time on that one bolt that I just need to get this car done. So let's put some fluid and see what happens. All right, just finished her up. Put some coolant in there. I get this from O'Reilly. It's a lot cheaper and it works awesome. Let's fire it up and see if there's any leaks. I checked it earlier and nothing was leaking, but I want to see when it's running. Oh shit, that came out of the reservoir. Yeah, it looks good. There's no water leaking down there, and the water pump circulating, so we're good. And guys, the way I bleed, or I bleed my vehicles is sometimes I'll take the radiator hose off and I'll create an air pocket. So I jack it up from the front, or I drive it up on some ramps, and I run it like that for a few minutes. That'll cause that air pocket to come up there and it'll come out. So I mean, it works for me. It may not be the right way, but I've done a few cars like that and it works for me. All right, let's take it for a cruise. All right, just took it for a spin. Car ran beautiful, didn't heat up. No check engine light, nothing on, just that low tire pressure, but she knows she has a sensor out. Let's make sure she's not leaking. Nope, no leaks. Awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, I really appreciate you, and good luck.